give it a look-see. Another male, so this one's not as big as the first one, but 2 males right off the bat. 6 traps, 2 more to check. Same reset. Just gonna, Raccoon Delight, it's working. It says trap and bait, wild cherry, and more. So seems like they're really interested in this. I'm gonna have to buy some more. Good thing they got it Rural King. What's up, guys? So popular topic every time I put up a video in my comments is always, that's really cool drone footage, or they're interested in the drone. I actually use a drone to check faraway places so I don't have to walk out there or drive out there on rainy days, things like that. So I'm going to take this drone and fly it all the way up there right now. And I'm going to show you that whole video. So that's, to show you the distance that I travel with this drone just to check traps. So check this out. Alright, so I could tell by that video that I got a raccoon at my furthest trap. And my drone says that that trap is 720 meters away. So I converted that on my phone, and in yards, 787 yards. So let's just call it 800 for the sake of argument. 800 yards. Uphill. There's no way I can check this trap unless I walk all the way up there every day to check it. So I'm about to walk 800 yards to dispatch a raccoon, bring it back, reset my trap. When I very first started trapping here, I was walking through this field with my gear every morning to go check it. Or I was walking into this field with binoculars just until I could get to a point and see. Since I've got the drone, now I know I need to take up just enough gear to make a remake, take my 22 to dispatch. So I've got my gloves, my hammer, a lure, my 22, and my camera. And that's all I got on me. Makes it a lot easier. It's just time efficient. I'm a working man. I got a full-time job, so but I obviously wasn't trying to catch a raccoon all the way up at the set. I'm trying to catch coyotes, and I know this is a good spot because it's far away from people, but I have a diligence as a trapper to check these traps in a timely fashion and handle every animal that gets caught in there. So whether that handling is dispatching or releasing, I got to do it. If you want to be a trapper, you got to get out there. You got to walk. You got to do these things. I'm just trying to make it as easy on myself as I possibly can. All right, I made the walk. 800 yards. No way I can see it from down there. We got a coon. Oh, he ain't all that big, but coons don't like being out in the middle of the day, and I got to do a midday check here, but we'll get this coon taken care of. Don't want him to be in there any longer. Right here I got a trail that comes out of the woods. I know predators using it, and right there's a coon. I had another trap down there about 20 yards, and the pan was uncovered. So I don't know if that was him or another coon or fox. I have no idea. So I just covered back up the pan and move a rock to the side just to kind of get him to step over it maybe and see what happens. So another coon, first coon off this farm. I think we're up to 6 or 7 coons already on the year. Yeah. See y'all down the line. Let me see. I'm gonna try to get you out of there, all right? All right. Let's get ready. I'm gonna try to get her out. Hold on. I'm gonna try to get you. Hold on. Hold on. Relax. Stay calm. Stay calm. Try to get you. Successful turkey release. First for me. So, yeah, worked. I'm gonna reset the trap. I don't even think I need to relure it. I think that'll be perfect turkey scent. Coyotes love it. Let's go. All right, so back in my house with where just the traps are for the coons. I didn't catch a coon for a long time, so I caught those. If you watched episode 1, I caught a bunch of coons really fast. I think I caught 6 raccoons in like the first 4 or 5 days. So, you know, once again, I'm not trying to get a bunch of numbers, just trying to protect my property. I was very happy with that. I'm looking at a raccoon in a trap. This line, I mean, like these 8 traps, nothing happened to him for about 10 days. Just nothing. Didn't catch a thing. And now it's late at night. It's 8:55 p.m. I was on my way back from church. I was doing some things. It's a Thursday night, and I pull up to the ones at the end of my driveway, and I'm looking at a coon in the trap. So I'm going to get it dispatched. It's not a big coon, but it's a coon. I just let those traps kind of soak and rest. If you're trying to protect your own property, don't get discouraged if you go for a long period of time without catching anything. You're not trying to catch a whole bunch of animals, you're trying to protect. So if you're doing predator management on your own property, you're going to get these stragglers, and as the breeding seasons come in for the different animals, you're going to have more and more. So I'll put some footholds out whenever it's coyote breeding season, or I'm trying to catch a bobcat. You know, I'll do those type of things. But right now I'm just trying to get the nest predators. So let me show you what this coon looks like. All right, so here's the coon. Like I said, not a big coon, probably hasn't been caught for that long, but I'm gonna get this thing dispatched and taken care of. This is not a fur thing. I'm not going after the fur with these ones. I'm just trying to remove the predator. So even though it's a young one, I am going to remove it. Small coon, but pretty coon nonetheless. See if we can do something with it, but yeah. See you on down the line. All right, guys, it's Sunday, November 13th, and the weather has really changed. First week of trapping season was really good, and then it really slowed down for me. It got really hot, got really warm. Critters didn't really want to move, which is expected, and I don't have a lot of traps out, so not a big, huge deal. But the weather changed. We just had 3 days of rain, followed by extreme temperature drop. Right now I think it's like 37 degrees. So normally at this time of year I start considering putting wax dirt out. I try to save my wax dirt for as long as I can, but with most of the places that I set, I don't set until after deer rifle, so I like to try my best. So what I'm going to do is put some salt, just some salt on my traps, inside my trap beds, just to prevent them from freezing, because we do have some nights where it's getting down to 29, 30 degrees, so the chances of freeze is pretty good. But I come up to this trap today, I just want to show you what I'm looking at. Last year I was kind of paranoid that I had some pan covers that got contaminated, so I've been using those contaminated pan covers down in my hole to hold my bait, kind of like you'd use sheep's wool. So I come up and this pan cover's pulled out, there's the hole which is all washed away, and it rained for days, and you can kind of see my trap pan sticking out. So I don't know if a mouse pulled it out of the hole, I'm not really sure what did it, but I do know that something worked out, or the rain just brought it up and out. So I'm going to get this thing recovered. I'm going to get that thing back down the hole. Everybody likes to think when the trap's dug up that it is a coyote, or when your sheep's wool's pulled out that it's definitely a smart coyote or a smart fox. Most of the time you're dealing with coons. A lot of times when you get that sheep's wool or those cotton balls or those things pulled out of the hole, it could be as simple as just a little mouse. So don't get too worried about it. Just try to keep your scent to a minimum. Get it covered back up. You'd be surprised on how many of my traps have been dug up a couple times. I keep covering back up. Maybe I'll change and maybe put a rock somewhere, like a different guide stick, just to kind of prevent them from, you know, stepping on that spot, and you never know, you catch. So I imagine that most of my traps are gonna be like this. Today I'm just going around to get them all ready for this really cold week coming up. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, so I got my traps all salted up and ready for the upcoming week. The salt is not a good overall thing to use. It's just a good quick thing to prevent myself from using wax dirt. If you watch, I got a video a while back on the best things you can use for weatherproofing. And then I got a video from about a year ago on how to make wax dirt. Wax dirt just costs money to make. You got to buy the wax, then it takes the time to make it. In this video, I have a lot of drone footage, and I just kind of wanted to clarify some things. If you are interested in using a drone to fly it around on your trap line, make sure that you're allowed to do that in your state. In Pennsylvania, I'm allowed to fly a drone on private land, but I'm not allowed to fly a drone on public land. So I could check my traps on the farms and things that are owned by people, but anything that's considered public, I'm not allowed to fly my drone on. I do not use my drone all throughout the year, normally just towards the beginning, as season drags on and all the hunting seasons dissipate and I really get a lot of traps out there. I just start using a quad or UTV, whatever I have at my disposal to check those traps, my truck, whatever I can get close. But for right now, to prevent myself from doing a lot of walking, that drone makes a big, huge difference. Also, you see me catch the turkey and release the turkey. I've since pulled that trap because that exact trap caught another turkey. Now, I think it's coincidence. Just a lot of turkeys would come in and out of the woods right there and feed. That's the reason why I put the trap there. I figured predators would be hot on their tail, but I just did not expect to catch a turkey and then and then also catch another turkey. Same results, let them both go, but I just figured it'd be best to pull it. I thought maybe it would make it better with that first one, having that turkey smell in the area and just the disturbance and some of the feathers laying around, you know, natural looking set, but I just ended up pulling it. I just want to thank you guys so much again for watching. We've got some new stuff coming up soon, November 19th, I believe, or maybe 18th. I can't remember the exact day, but I've got bear season rifle coming up, deer season rifle, but also got some muskrat and mink. Hopefully I can catch my first mink this year. Got a lot of things, you know, coming down the pipeline, a couple more farms to set up, but that's all coming very, very soon. Thank you again for watching. God bless. Tight chains. I'll see you in the next one.